Have you ever felt a wave of panic when checking your bank account after a weekend of spending? You're not alone. Many people struggle to save money and stick to a budget. But there's a group of people who seem to have it all figured out. They're always budgeting, saving, and living comfortably without feeling deprived. What's their secret? It's not about being cheap or never spending money. Instead, these people have developed smart habits that make saving a way of life. They think differently about money, approach it with creativity, and focus on the things that truly matter. In this video, we'll explore the unique habits of people who live frugally and intentionally. You'll learn how they manage to build savings, enjoy life, and avoid financial stress. It's time to discover how frugal living can change your life for the better. Frugal people think about money in a way that helps them feel in control. For them, budgeting isn't about giving up what they love. It's about using money wisely to reach their goals. They see saving as a choice, not a punishment. This mindset helps them feel empowered instead of deprived. One of their key habits is practicing delayed gratification. Instead of spending money right away, they wait and think carefully before making a purchase. They understand that the joy of saving for something important is often greater than the short-term thrill of shopping. Studies show that people who can delay gratification tend to have better financial success. Frugal people also understand a concept called hedonic adaptation, the idea that new things only make you happy for a short time. They know that spending more doesn't guarantee long-term happiness. Instead, they focus on what truly brings them joy, like experiences, personal growth, or relationships. They take pride in making smart decisions and staying on track with their financial goals. It's not just about spending less. It's about building a better, more meaningful life. Number 1. Automation and optimization habits. Frugal people know that saving money is easier when it's automatic. They set up systems that save for them without extra effort. For example, many use apps or bank features that automatically transfer a part of their income into a savings account. Some even use roundup apps like Acorns that round up each purchase and save the spare change. These small steps add up over time without much thought. Another smart habit is using zero-based budgeting. This means they assign every dollar they earn to a specific purpose, like bills, savings, or fun, so no money goes to waste. They track their spending closely to ensure it matches their plan. Frugal people are also great at saving time and energy while managing money. For instance, they batch errands to save on gas and time or plan their meals for the week to avoid buying takeout. Small optimizations like these help them spend less without feeling stressed. These habits may seem simple, but they make a big difference in sticking to a budget and building long-term financial security. Number 2. Creativity over consumption. Frugal people are masters of creativity. Instead of buying something new every time, they find ways to use what they already have. This mindset saves money and often leads to unique solutions. For example, they might repair a broken chair instead of replacing it or turn old clothes into cleaning rags. It's all about thinking outside the box. One popular habit is embracing DIY do-it-yourself. Frugal people learn skills to save on services others pay for. They fix minor car issues, bake their own bread, or even create handmade gifts. This not only saves money, but also gives a sense of accomplishment. They also take advantage of community resources. Libraries are a favorite for free books, movies, and even workshops. Some cities have tool-lending libraries, where you can borrow tools instead of buying them. Frugal people keep an eye on free local events for entertainment instead of spending on expensive activities. Another creative habit is repurposing and upcycling. For example, they might turn an old jar into a flower vase or reuse shipping boxes for storage. They also shop secondhand, finding great deals on clothes, furniture, and gadgets at thrift stores or online marketplaces. For frugal people, living creatively isn't about cutting corners. It's about making the most of what they have. This habit not only stretches their money but also reduces waste and helps the environment. It's a win-win for their wallet and the planet. Number 3. They know the true cost of things. Frugal people don't just look at the price tag when they buy something, they think about the true cost. This means considering how much value they'll get from the purchase over time. For example, instead of buying cheap shoes that wear out in a few months, they'll spend more on high-quality shoes that last for years. They know this approach saves money in the long run. They also think about the opportunity cost of every dollar they spend. Opportunity cost means what they're giving up when they spend money on one thing instead of another. For example, if they buy a fancy coffee every day, that money could have gone toward their savings or an investment that grows over time. Frugal people even think about the emotional cost of their purchases. They avoid buying things that might bring stress, like expensive gadgets they don't really need or items that clutter their homes. They know that simplicity often leads to peace of mind. This habit helps them save money while staying aligned with their long-term goals, like financial independence or stress-free living. Number 4. Habits for staying debt-free. Frugal people work hard to avoid debt because they know it can trap them in a cycle of stress and extra expenses. One key habit they follow is avoiding lifestyle inflation. This means they don't spend more just because they earn more. For example, if they get a raise, they save or invest the extra money instead of upgrading to a bigger house or fancier car. They also use tools like the cash envelope system. This old-school budgeting method involves setting aside cash for specific categories like groceries or entertainment. Once the cash runs out, they stop spending in that category. It's a simple but effective way to stay within budget and avoid credit card debt. Another habit is building an emergency fund. Frugal people save money for unexpected expenses like car repairs or medical bills. Having this cushion means they don't need to rely on loans or credit cards when surprises happen. Lastly, they focus on buying only what they can afford. If they want something expensive, they save up for it instead of borrowing money. This habit keeps their finances simple and stress-free. Number 5. Leveraging free and low-cost education. Frugal people know that knowledge is one of the best investments, and they don't have to spend a fortune to learn. They take advantage of free and low-cost education resources to improve their skills, grow their careers, and manage their money better. One of their favorite tools is the internet. They use free online courses from platforms like Khan Academy, Coursera, or YouTube to learn about topics like budgeting, investing, or starting a business. Podcasts are another go-to resource, offering expert advice on personal finance and self-improvement at no cost. Libraries are also a treasure trove for frugal learners. Beyond books, many libraries offer free classes, workshops, and access to online learning platforms like LinkedIn Learning. They even provide free access to audiobooks and ebooks for learning on the go. Frugal people also learn from their experiences. They take time to reflect on past mistakes, like overspending or bad investments, and use those lessons to make smarter choices in the future. This habit not only helps them save money, but also empowers them to make better financial and personal decisions for a more secure future. Number 6. Social strategies and saying no. Frugal people know that social situations can lead to overspending, so they've learned smart strategies to stay on track. One of their best habits is selective socializing. They enjoy spending time with friends and family, but find low-cost or free ways to do it. For example, instead of eating at an expensive restaurant, they host potlucks, go on hikes, or plan game nights at home. Another key habit is saying no to financial peer pressure. They are comfortable declining invitations or activities that don't fit their budget. For example, if friends plan a costly vacation, they might suggest a cheaper alternative or simply bow out. They don't feel guilty because they know it's better for their long-term financial health. Frugal people also network for savings. They join groups or online communities where people share tips, discounts, or even items for free. For example, local buy-nothing groups or swap events allow them to trade goods and services without spending money. By focusing on meaningful connections instead of flashy outings, frugal people build relationships that don't rely on spending. Number 7. Frugal habits that align with sustainability. Frugal people often save money in ways that also help the environment. They practice habits that reduce waste and conserve resources, which is good for their wallets and the planet. One key habit is reducing waste. They reuse items, repair broken things, and avoid disposable products. For example, instead of buying bottled water, they carry a reusable water bottle. These small actions save money and prevent waste from piling up. Frugal people also embrace minimalist living. They prefer owning fewer, high-quality items that last longer, which means less clutter and less trash. By focusing on what they truly need, they reduce their impact on the environment. Many frugal individuals grow their own food through gardening. This not only saves money on groceries, but also cuts down on packaging waste and transportation emissions. Frugality is about living smarter, being intentional, and enjoying life without financial stress. People who budget and save aren't just good with money. They've turned frugal living into a way to build freedom and happiness. You don't have to change your entire lifestyle overnight. Try one frugal habit. As you see the benefits, it will feel less like a sacrifice and more like a satisfying game. Frugality isn't boring. It's a creative, empowering, and fun way to live better. Now, if you want to learn how to achieve financial success, then watch this video next. If you made it to this point in the video, please like and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.